Julian Cross had everything most people spend their lives chasing. Money, influence, freedom, a skyline view, luxury cars, a schedule no one controlled but him. From the outside, Julian looked untouchable. But what people didn't see was that success had quietly become his prison. Julian didn't inherit wealth, he built it. Long nights, risky decisions, relentless focus. While others slept, he worked. By 30, he was a millionaire. And that's when the problem began. Eleanor was there before the money. She believed in Julian when his bank account didn't. She loved him for who he was, not what he could buy. But as the numbers grew, the distance did too. Mr. Alvarez once told him,
There's a point where growth stops being progress and becomes greed.
Julian smiled politely and ignored him. Because when you're winning, warnings sound like jealousy. Victor Hale had a presence that demanded attention. Private jets, loud confidence, endless ambition. Victor didn't talk about stability. He talked about supremacy.
Why settle when you can own everything?
Julian started chasing deals that felt bigger, faster, riskier. The numbers stopped being real. Winning became addictive. Enough was never enough. Eleanor noticed the change immediately. He was there, but not present. Phone always buzzing, eyes always elsewhere. She asked for time. Julian promised.
After this next deal,
Victor introduced Julian to leveraged investments. High reward, high risk. Julian hesitated, briefly. Then he remembered the feeling of winning, and signed. The more Julian won, the louder his ego became. He stopped listening, stopped checking, stopped preparing for loss. He believed success made him immune. Markets shifted, quietly, then violently. What was once a dip became a collapse. Julian doubled down. More money, more risk. Victor said,
This is where legends are made.
but legends don't ignore math. Within months, it was all gone. The accounts, the assets, even his $15 million beach house on an island. The leverage turned against him. Victor disappeared. Eleanor didn't scream. She didn't beg. She just looked tired. She couldn't stand the idea of the man she was looking at. She walked into the living room and was hit with an awful smell. Julian was sitting on the couch, which was one of the few things he had left. He looked unclean and hopeless with dark circles around his eyes. She looked at him with pity and asked,
When was the last time you showered? You know what? Don't even answer that. I didn't marry money. I married you, and I lost you a long time ago. Yes, I loved the Birkin bags, private jets, and the $7,000 shopping sprees. But it didn't make me happy. You made me happy. And I hate seeing you like this. I'm leaving you.
please don't leave me. You're all I have left.
The penthouse emptied. The phone stopped ringing. Julian sat in silence for the first time in years. No distractions. No applause, just reality. Without money, Julian didn't know who he was. He had chased numbers so long he forgot meaning. Mr. Alvarez visited once.
You lost money, not your life, but you almost lost yourself.
Julian didn't chase revenge. He chased understanding. Smaller wins, smarter decisions, less noise. Julian Cross learned the hardest lesson too late, but not too late to change. Because the most dangerous addiction isn't money. It's always wanting more. And sometimes losing everything is the only way to finally have enough. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.